Okay.
J-O-N, we got to get it started. Let's do it. Play the music. Play me some Pimpin' Man. Got a very special guest in the house with us today. Won't bring number legends through here.
Ooh, big legend.
Number big legends coming through.
Big legend.
Hood legends, ghetto legends.
Pioneer.
Ghetto superstars. Black excellence.
Come on, man.
That's what we on today, man.
Come on, man.
We know how to celebrate
Come on,
our
man.
anniversary.
Yeah.
50 years of
Yeah.
hip hop. So we went and got an official, legit hip hop pioneer
Come on, man.
from one of my favorite crews of all time.
What?
The Juice Crew.
What?
You already know who it is. You looking and you like, oh no, they did. Yes, they did.
Yes, they did.
This is a real
Yes, he did.
hip hop legend, man. If you ain't
Legend.
never seen one of the coolest brothers to ever spit on the microphone, then you might not know that we got Big Daddy Kane in there with us today, man. Hey man, that's a big salute.
We gonna salute you, bro. We gotta salute. We gotta salute, bro. We gotta salute. Come on, man.
Yes, man. Yes.
Man.
Yes. It's an honor and a
man.
privilege to have you in here with us today.
I'm glad to be
Come
here.
on, man.
Yeah, man. An icon. Put it down. Made me want to chain this big.
Come on, man.
Bro, when y'all was playing cards in the video and you won the chains, I was like, man, he already got a chain. He don't need that chain. Damn, he don't need that chain.
That's how you do this on the head. You taking it out, boy. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, you always been one of the coolest, man. Like, you always had spit your rhymes and you never fucked them up. It sound just like you was listening to the CD and you still hitting the dances at the same time. So you get another salute just for that. It take a lot to rap that shit that you rap, the way that you rap it, and jump in and hit the dance move. Come on, man.
Performance.
Fall back, get caught, get back up. On some hip hop James Brown type shit.
That's what we're trying to do.
With the
too.
perfect flat top.
Come on, man.
That's what we're trying to do too, yeah.
These kids can't dance longer than 15 seconds. You see them with the little TikTok that quick. That's all they can do.
Come on, man.
This man has spit a whole album and hit all that shit
The whole show.
in breath control, but on the sound.
Appreciate
Come
it.
on, bro.
Appreciate it.
Now, I don't think people look at the technical aspects enough. I think we too quick to like be like, oh, well, we ain't on that no more. Like the young people, if y'all go back and like just look and see, like, yeah, you was definitely a game changer.
Well, I mean, that's what it's really all about, you know, just really studying your craft, studying your history so you know how to better your future. You know, what I was doing back then, I was studying James Brown, I was studying Marvin Gaye, Barry White, you know, and several others, you know, and trying to bring elements from soul and R&B into hip hop that no one had seen before. Because, you know, pretty much everybody from the generation prior to mine was basically, I guess, following what Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five did, you know.
Right.
The era before me would be like the LL, Houdini, Run DMC, you know, they were like following what, you know, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five was doing, you know, those type of cats, Treacherous 3 and those dudes. You don't know who the hell I'm talking about, do you? It's all good though. It's all good though.
You zoned out, didn't you?
Yeah.
You zoned out.
But I know you though from
No. Listen, I just spit the names. I spit the names. You can look them up later.
Houdini, I was like, who the fuck?
No,
Yes,
you know
I
who
spit the
I
name.
heard of Houdini.
No, because you be playing the song. The freaks come out at night. That's you,
Oh, that's my ringtone.
yeah.
Well, shit. At least you paying them. Even if you don't know who they are, at least you paying them. I respect that.
Now, people always talk about how great of a lyricist you are. I always wanted to ask you, like, who was your inspiration? Who showed you how to rap? Or who did you hear rap that made you say, shit, I want to do that?
Back then, there was a group called the Cold Crush Brothers.
Most definitely.
And I wasn't even Kane then. I was actually using Tony T. Yeah, this is 82, you know. And when I first heard them, and I heard this cat, Grandmaster Caz, you know, and he was like, Grandmaster Caz, captain of the 4. Another nigga couldn't touch me if he had a rhyme store, even if he had a plant manufacturing rhymes. They couldn't make them no better than I make mine. I was like, yeah, I'm doing my shit all wrong, you know? Like, and I'm like, yeah, I need to start all over because I'm not that nice. And that's who really inspired me, you know? Yeah.
Shout out to Grandmaster Caz.
That's kind of where you took the bragging shit of just, talking the shit about you being better than another MC.
Yeah, I mean, Caz, his sarcasm was like that shit you hear in the barbershop or the pool hall.
Okay.
He had that type of sarcasm,
Yeah, like talking that
I'm
shit.
6'1.5", no good at math, say rhymes to myself when I'm taking a bath. Got true clientele, finesse, and clout, and I don't get into shit that I can't get out. That type of, so if the sarcasm was just,
That's
you know what I mean?
Like what we look at now, like the punchlines. That's kind of like where that kind of came from.
I think Grandmaster Caz was pretty much the first all-around dope MC. Like, to me, and I say this repeatedly until eternity, Melly Mel is the most important MC in hip-hop. Because prior to him, it was always about the DJ. Flash and the Furious. Charlie Chase and the Coke. It was always about the DJ, and then he would have an MC. Once Melly Mel started becoming lyrical, where now you're listening to what the MC's saying. He not just dip, dip, die, and on and on and on. He's actually spitting some bars. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like what he patterned in '77 is pretty much what the blueprint for every MC up until about 2013, when the Domingos, I think, changed it to something different, But I mean, I think he's the most important MC, but he had his one particular style. Caz was that dude that just pretty much could just, do everything great. He was like lyrical when it came to the conscious stuff, lyrical when it came to the battle stuff, lyrical when it came to girls. Like the first girl rhyme, first girl rhyme I heard was something from him called Yvette. Yeah.
I wanted to ask, what would be your definition of a sucker MC? That's one of my favorite phrases from hip hop in all time.
Well, back then you had sucker MCs and you had biting MCs, and you had whack MCs, The whack MC was the dude with the real corny rhymes that nobody wanted. The sucker MC, was the dude, like pretty most of the time had someone writing for him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
They had writers back then too.
Come on, man.
And then the biting MC was the one that was biting, like a rhyme I heard you say at a party, I said at another party next week. That was the biting MC.
Oh,
Sucker MC.
Sucker MC.
Sucker ass MC.
Hey, so the nigga here sucker MC and he know what it is.
Yeah.
He like, I made these up. Nah, nigga.
Like a suck MC, it could be referring to a whack MC, or it could be referring to someone that got someone writing for them.
So y'all didn't respect the nigga having a writer for them?
Nah.
that's crazy because you wrote rhymes for like rappers, right?
Yeah, I wrote for other rappers. But you gotta understand. Let me explain though. You're talking about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When it's a street culture.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we making records.
Yeah.
So it's a real music genre.
Okay.
Right.
And
But see, it's a difference when
hear
you
me
like.
out. Hear me out. As a music genre, most people, you ask a lot of people who's their favorite singer. A lot of people will say Luther Vandross. Damn near all his shit was written by someone else.
I did learn that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he still was one of the greatest vocalists. So because we talk about the music genre. Now when we talk about hip hop on the street level, it's like, me and you battling at a party and someone else writing for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh yeah, you just suck MC.
Right.
Or you saying a rhyme I heard him say 2 weeks ago, you's a biting MC. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's like now hip hop is a genre, so it's different. You look at it differently now, Yeah. Okay.
Man,
That's real though.
now you gotta give me some of your favorite Juice Crew stories, cause that's a hell of a crew.
Oh man, I mean, Juice Crew. There's so many moments, watching when Mr. Magic get high. When Magic get high, he the funniest person on the planet. Because he curse everybody out. F you not down no more. He was He was one of the funniest dudes on the planet. And then, Biz, rest in peace, man. Like,
Nobody beats the Biz.
Y'all have worked with him before, right?
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's like Biz the type of dude where, you looking at, his features and you just see an easy win till he starts snapping.
Right.
And then you see you in for a long night.
Right.
Because he got jokes galore.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, you look at Biz, you be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tear his ugly ass up. And guess what?
He on you.
He tear you up, tear you out the frame.
Man, Biz came to do Wildin' Out, and he stayed like the whole week. He did like all the episodes. Cause him and Nick were real cool.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Biz, like real talk, man.
Word.
Yeah. Like, I started rapping in '82, and I used to go around everywhere, battling everybody. Couldn't get a record deal. Sent in demos, even met with, I think it was Nia Records, everything to try to get a deal, couldn't get on. And then I ended up meeting this dude that my man had been bragging about for the longest. I was sick of him telling me about it. He told me dude was across the street. I go and meet Biz, ask him for a battle. After the battle, he was like, yo, you dope. You need to get down with me, man. I do a lot of shows in Harlem, Bronx. If you get down with me, I promise you one day I'm gonna get a record deal. And as soon as he got on, he put me down and got me a record deal.
What?
What was your reaction to that verse on Vapors when he told the Big Daddy Kane story?
I wrote it.
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying that, I know you wrote it, but the way he delivered that shit, it was so, colorful and visual.
That, because it's like, I kind of did in my style a little bit. I had some of his elements in there, but that was kind of like, Nobody Beats the Biz would probably be my favorite.
That shit's so
Because
cool.
that's Biz. Yeah. You understand me? Yeah. Like that's Biz like saying, yo, I want it to be like, a zucka 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 seeing a zucka zucka. Now that's what the fuck I got to go off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, we got it. You know me as the B-I-Z-M-A-Y-K-I-E, and I go for what I know doing the show. It's like this is all Biz style. This is all like, I just want the stutter step. I want the zucka 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 zucka, and that's what he's giving me. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So
just like that
was that's
you
all. Just mumbling shit.
Just the cadence.
No real words.
So
Just
he give you just okay.
zucka 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 seeing. And that's what he's telling me.
Right.
And then he's like, yeah. And he's like, and then, I'm have Swan sing the Nobody Beats the Wiz, but say Nobody Beats the Biz. And it was like, like that. Like that one I think was the most amazing. And then Picking Boogers. Like stuff where I know that I would never ever do for myself.
Yeah.
Right.
He taking me out of my comfort zone, to put something together for him. I know I would never write no song called Picking Buggers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So you penning all this dope ass shit, like what was your proudest moment as a writer? Like some shit you helped create?
I think my proudest moment may have came after Have a Nice Day with Shantae. Cause me and KRS was boys, we was tight. Yeah. And they wanted something on there taking shots at him. And I wrote the song for Shantae. And then I talked to Chris and I'm like, yo, just to let you know, I wrote this joint for Shantae. And I took some jabs at you and Scott. And he like,
gonna tell you, but hey man.
Yeah. But no.
I just wrote some cold ass shit.
I want you to hear it first.
But as soon as I didn't play it for him. I just gave him the heads up. But when he heard it, he reached out and was laughing. He like, yo man, the KRS, that was my graph name, but I'm sitting here listening to this Shantae song. I'm like, damn, it does sound like a whack radio station. And he's laughing, he's laughing about the shit, 'Cause, I mean, that's my dude, what I mean? So he was laughing about it. I was like, okay, this was KRS approved, okay. So we still cool.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That was dope. We got to have us.
So y'all ain't never had no beef about it? Like, and
No.
you think that's just probably because you reached out like that too?
Yeah. I mean, you understand, while in the midst of all this here Juice Crew, BDP stuff that's going on with him and Shan, this dude and his wife at the time, Miss Melody, rest in peace, they helped me move out of my mother's crib. you know, into my first apartment, you know. So, you know, we was tight like that, you feel me? Yeah.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Whether or not your family gives you gifts during the holidays, you get to define the gift you give yourself. And the holidays are a great time to do that. Taking care of yourself is the pathway to fulfillment and to high performance in work and in life. And just as important, it's a gift to others. So whether it's by starting therapy, going easier on yourself during tough moments, going fishing, or treating yourself to a day of complete rest, remember to give yourself some love this holiday season. And if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and to switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. In the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/85South to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/85South.
Hey, what's up? It's your man Karlous Miller. With football season and basketball season and all these sports going on, this is the best time to play fantasy sports. So why not get on Prize Picks? Prize Picks is the easiest way to play daily fantasy. You know, all the first-time users that deposit and use 85 South will receive a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. That's crazy. If you don't do this, you crazy. If you deposit $100, Prize Picks will give you $100. If you deposit $50, Prize Picks will give you $50. It's available in over 30 states. So go head over to Prize Picks right now and tap the link below. Yeah, and tell them 85 South Show sent you. Download Prize Picks today and play daily fantasy sports. Make sure you use promo code 85 South when you sign up. It's that simple. They giving away money to play with. It's crazy. And stop trying to steal my picks, too. It's crazy. What do you Bye, man.
Damn. That's some heavy
That
hip-hop
early hip-hop,
history.
man, in New York, it wasn't, I don't know, man, but it seemed like it wasn't that many of y'all, so y'all had to run in them same circles, man, like, almost, like, you know, like, the overlap is crazy, like,
Well,
you said
you know-
battle Biz.
Yeah. But my man used to tell me about him all the time, a Long Island dude that was dating my cousin. All the time, that's all I'm hearing. Oh, you got to hear my man Bismarck. I was so sick of him telling me about this dude, man. And one day he just said he crossed the street. You know, yeah.
All right, I gotta ask you this, because you know I love some old school cars and shit like that, man. Who had some of the coldest cars back in the day?
Well, I mean, first I got to go with Eric B. Because, I mean, you know, Eric had a Rolls back then in 88.
Damn, 88 Rolls?
Yeah, Eric had a Rolls Royce in 88.
What Slick Rick ride in?
I don't know. I don't know what Slick Rick had. I know, yeah.
But you know Eric B had that goddamn Rolls.
Yeah, I mean, this is a time of like, where, you balling hard in a 300 Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Rolls
three.
Royce, that's some Mike Tyson type
Yeah.
shit.
And it wasn't just foreign. You know, for us down south, anything foreign around in the 80s, oh, you doing something now.
But you got to understand, Cats was copping Benzes, BMs, they had Saabs
shit,
and Audis and all that. But this dude pulled up in a Rolls in 88. Yeah.
Great Poupon shit.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah.
In a real kind of way, yeah.
I gotta ask you this, because you know, people may forget, but you did the rapper actor transition. Started doing some movies and shit. Did the Posse movie.
Come on, man.
Cult classic, man. What was it like working on that shit?
Oh man, it was great. Cause it was like, I wanted people to take me serious and not, look on the screen and see Big Daddy Kane. So it's like when Mario was explaining it to me, he's like, you're a gambler from New Orleans that migrated west, and you're all about the money. You don't really care about none of us. But then you get an attachment to such and such, Little J, and you start really having respect and love for the posse. So he's explaining the role. I'm like, okay. So, I'm learning how to ride a horse. I got thrown about 3 times, but I finally figured it out. And, I'm, riding horses. And then, since he said New Orleans, I knew I didn't have to worry about having a Western accent. So I just went to, spent 2 weeks with my family down in Bowman, South Carolina. You know, because you know that's where you hear that. What your name is? You know, so I'm down there, you know, just studying the language and trying to get that Southern slang down. And you know, a lot of people, I think they enjoyed the role. You know, and that's what I just wanted them to see me other than Kane.
No, that was definitely, a cowboy. You're going from a rapper to a cowboy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a big leap.
Well, I mean, with shit. I mean, Mo D did it in Wild West. Why not me, man? You know? Yeah.
You was in the first black superhero movie too, wasn't you?
Media Man, Robert Townsend.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
They'll
man.
be trying to give you credit, man. That's the first black superhero movie we had that I can think of.
Yeah, I just get nervous talking about stuff like that around people like him because I had that blonde hair. So I don't know where this conversation.
Oh Lord, we rock with it. Hey, he was a fan. We rock with it.
I don't know where this conversation.
We talking about that shit a couple weeks ago. That was one of them ones though, man.
It was, yeah.
Appreciate you.
Hell of a career, man. Hell of a career. So do you like he asked earlier, are you into any of the new school hip hop or shit like that? Are you still involved with the music at all? You still get the urge to write a dope rhyme from time to time?
Oh yeah, now from time to time. Yeah. You know, it's like with music, I love to see it evolve. You know, I feel like after my heyday, what happened with Nas, Biggie, Jay-Z, you know, it's beautiful. What happened?
They always show you a lot of love too.
Yeah, that's beautiful. What happened with Jadakiss, Eminem, Ludacris, T.I., you know, I felt like, beautiful. You know, so I love watching it evolve. Now it has a different dynamic to it, but you still have those lyrical cats like J. Cole, Kendrick, Conway, Benny the Butcher, you know. And now you got the new ones, there's some amazing sisters out there, Lady London, Sabado the Goddess, man, I can't think of this other young lady name, but she's a beast too. I mean, Kaya Baby, it's just, you know, so I'm always watching to see how it evolves. You know, it's just that I have to search harder now.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not, getting, the real lyricists don't get mainstream radio play.
Yeah, right.
So I have to search for, but I don't have a problem with it, because that's how it was, you know, when we came out. A lot of us wasn't getting radio play. So you had to search, you know, you'd hear LL record, a Big Daddy Kane record, you know, but you had to search to find a King's Son. You had to, search to find, certain lyrical MCs.
But there's a certain point when you heard raps and you was like, this shit ain't it. What they doing with it?
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, at the same time, I'm saying, this ain't it. I understand, like, when Rapper's Delight dropped, how a lot of people felt about rap, period. Coming from, all they hear is R&B. So they're like, y'all ain't doing nothing but talking. That ain't even y'all record. Y'all stole that from Chic. That's good times, So
this shit been happening from the beginning.
No, it's like, you hear something new and something different.
Hate on
it. So it's like, when I hear something, it's like, I just simply say, well, shit, I'm 55, man. This ain't for me. This for the young cats. Let them enjoy it. That's their thing.
But you can tell that, the music back in the day had so much substance that the music that only really go crazy today is the ones that they redo. They have the remake music. Like, they still remaking music to this day.
Well, I mean,
hip hop kind of founded on that almost a little bit with the sample shit.
Yeah, for
a little bit. You think?
Well, you run out of fresh ideas.
Right.
You start remaking stuff. But I will say this to add on to what you said. My MC hero, Grandmaster Caz, is a statement he made a few years ago, and now I hear a whole lot of people saying it. He said that hip hop didn't invent anything; it reinvented everything.
That's all.
That's real.
So.
That's real.
I wanted to ask you this, right? Because you were rapping in the early stages of, development of rap. When did it go from, for you, like like the boom bap style of the late 70s, early 80s into, the Big Daddy Kane, where you flipping words and rapping fast as shit and, You know what I mean? Stretching the syllables and all
You
that.
made this the year before. Like, I don't know, bro. Your shit was effortless. And it just sounded like
And you just run through
a
that shit and
motherfucker
just
saying
go back
that
to the,
shit,
you know
like,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, I think that, like I was saying, in '77, when Melly Mel made it lyrical, that's when now all these MCs got to step their game up. You know, the stuff that you know, DJ Hollywood, Love Bug, Starsky, and them cats was doing. No, you got to be lyrical now.
Right.
It's not just about party and stuff and call and response.
Right.
You have to be lyrical. And that's when, you know, you saw the Grandmaster Caz, Kumo D. There was another brother by the name of DLB, Tito from the Fearless Four. You started seeing MCs becoming more lyrical, you know. But by the time Run DMC came out a few years later, I think the stuff started, you know, going more into a party phase, you know. And then you had like, I think like Roxanne Shantae's, Salt and Pepper. And it's Dougie Fresh in the show. I think that the show might have been the one that really took it to that party. You know, like this is what we looking for, some party stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the show, that was like a party jam. You know, but then '86, I believe. That's when Rakim came out, and then KRS. And then right after that was me. And all three of us, you know, like, was just I'm sorry. Rakim, KRS, Kool G Rap, and then me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all like the Mount Rushmore of the style switch.
Of that era, yeah, I could go with that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't argue that. I could go with that.
That's four, right?
Had a hell of a movie.
Yeah, that's hard. That's real.
Had a hell of a movie.
Yeah, shit, I gotta get me a statue built now.
That shit hard. So, hey, you know we be having so many artists and stuff. Somebody, come on.
But I mean, every era has their Mount Rushmore. Matter of fact, I'm curious, like, for you, who would be your Mount Rushmore?
That's a good one.
Like my top, like just
Four.
all around.
No.
Today?
From your generation.
For my generation? Gotta say Tupac, Nas, Bone Thugs and Harmony as a whole.
Okay.
That's a lot of hair.
No, we put some more heads on. Go ahead. One more.
Pimp C.
Pimp C. Okay. Yeah. See. You know, that's the beautiful thing about hip hop, man. It's like you can get into this and gravitate to certain artists for so many different reasons.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know, for so many different reasons.
I just miss back when it was, when you heard somebody like you knew where they were from. I miss that. Like we knew y'all was from up top. We knew they was from over here. Like, you know, it ain't like that no more. All of it just sound just one sound.
Yeah. I agree with you.
That's why I like West Side Gun, like Griselda and them, like you were talking
Yeah.
about. Like they got that old New York feel that, you know what I'm saying? I like that.
Yeah.
And they Buffalo, right?
I want to hear that culture over there. Yeah. That New York shit. Like I like that.
Yeah.
Your music always, people in the South always listening to your music, always listening to new fuck with Big Daddy Kane, man. When you were touring and shit, did you come to the South like that?
Yeah. I used to love doing shows, you know, in Atlanta, Mobile. Yeah,
You did a Freaknik?
Huh?
You didn't do a Freaknik?
Nah.
He did his own Freaknik.
Yeah, he was having that shit in 88.
You know I'm about to ask you about the Madonna shit. You know I'm about to ask you that. I want to know from you. I got to hear from you. This is one of my childhood dreams come to life.
What happened?
What you want to ask?
Take it from the top. Shit, where you mean at? How did this happen? Who was all over there?
Nah, Warner Brothers has sent us on a promotional tour. It was myself, Madonna, and Color Me Bad. And, you know, we was visiting a lot of upper class white hospitals, you know. And, you know, the kids that was in there, the kids in intensive care, whatever, you know, they didn't really know who I was. You know, they knew who Madonna was, Color Me Bad, but they know it. And like Madonna was like, and this is Big Daddy Kane. You know, he's a famous rapper. Let me hear you say ain't no. And I'm just sitting there like, oh wow, Madonna know my shit. Wow, that's crazy. And then afterwards, she said that she was doing a book. She was like, well, I'm working on this book. I would, like you to be in it. I would be honored. And she was like, well, it's gonna be nude photos. And I was like, well, shit, even better. And we did it. And, I flew down to Miami and we took a bunch of photos, me, her, and Naomi Campbell. And
That's how I said it, nonchalant.
Yeah.
Me, her, and Naomi Campbell.
We was chilling, having sandwiches, taking pictures.
Nah, but yeah, it was just a photo shoot though. That's all. Yeah, there's nothing really extra to tell, man.
Yeah, that's enough.
What's some of the tour, man? Like, what you remember from just touring? Like when you first set out there, when you kind of knew you was up. Cause touring before you got it locked in is different than hitting that road once you know, okay, now I'm here to stay. Like,
it's fun. The tour bus life, especially, you're young and whatnot, the tour bus life is a lot of fun. Yeah. And then just the energy. Cause it's like, I'm an artist, you're an artist, you're an artist, you're an artist. We gravitate, we probably shooting dice, getting drunk every night, right?
Right.
But, when it's time to hit that stage, though, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
We ain't cool right now.
Yeah.
I got to have
like
it.
that?
Huh?
It was competitive like that?
Man, listen, let me tell you something. Eric B could be at my house Thursday night, and we'll be sitting there in the back room looking at our parents, my father and Eric B father. These dirty ass old men, they out there on the couch when my pops is looking up the stairs, making sure my moms ain't coming down, telling Eric Pops, go ahead. He ordering Uncle Luke videos on video jukebox so they can see some booty shake videos and shit. And me and Eric sitting there laughing at them, crying, laughing at these dudes, right? Friday night come. We got a show somewhere in Providence, Rhode Island, wherever. Eric a smooth walk past my ass like he don't see me. Now, we just was together last night because we in that zone. It's showtime. I got to have it. Eric a smooth walk past me like he don't see me with his head up. But that's that real hip hop shit though, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, it's this clip of you rapping on stage and the fucking mic go out. Then that shit pop back on and you just keep rapping that shit and the crowd went crazy.
Oh, well, that's something that, honestly, that's something we used to do every night, but that's, before internet. So nobody knew. It was like a surprise to everybody in every state that we went to. But then, once I seen the shit pop up on YouTube, I was like, well, we gotta retire that.
You ain't gotta retire. People still be wanting to see that shit, cause that shit. So you you had been doing this.
Yeah. But it was like no one knew because, there wasn't, wasn't no social media, wasn't no, nobody was really on the internet like that,
It's hard. It's hard, man. Welcome back to the 85 South Show. None other Big Daddy Kane. This is beyond me right now, J.O.N. This shit is crazy. This is unbelievable, man. You gotta give me one of your favorite Biz Marquee stories. I just watched you on the documentary. He had a great life. He was a great dude, full of energy and love and light, man. So you gotta give me one of your favorite Biz stories.
I just told one. Like there's so many, but I think probably my favorite one was one night we did a show. I don't know if it was Latin Quarter, some spot in New York. Anyway, though, we did a show and we got some girls in the limo. This is Beeper days, Sky Pages. That's something. Oh, it's
You know what a
something
beeper
weird.
is?
I know about a beef.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep you with us, player. His beeper went off. He looks at his beeper and he's like, Luther. And the girls, and I'm looking at this dude like, man, don't do this, man. But the girls, they over there like, Biz, you know Luther Vandross? Yeah, man, he want me to beatbox for him at the Garden, but I don't feel like it. I told him I just let him hold one of my dookie ropes. And I'm just they believe this shit.
He put it on like a motherfucker.
Yo, they believe this shit. Like,
Fell for it.
Yeah.
you wouldn't, none of y'all wouldn't believe nothing like that if he would have said that in front of you, right?
Right, yeah. But you...
No, man, come on, man.
I'm not believing it. No, I'm not believing it. But I'm saying back there, I can see some girls going for it.
Yeah, they was excited. They was excited. I'm just sitting there like...
He probably done went and beeped his damn self and came back and went.
No. Someone beeped him, but it wasn't no goddamn Luther Vandross. But, I'm used to biz tall tales, you know what I'm saying? But this is one of the nights where I'm like, yo, you telling one we ain't gonna get no ass at the end of the night. With, trying to convince them that we know Luther Vandross, man.
He went too big.
Yeah.
Every time the people went on, him again. Come on, damn, Luther.
But that might have been, cause look, back then you couldn't Google nothing.
lie with Lil.
Yeah, you couldn't Google it. How you really gonna look it up? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, hey.
Okay, listen. See, right now, you're used to seeing Rihanna standing next to Jay-Z and stuff like that. No. Not in my era, man. You see?
Oh, you saying they
Hell fucking no, man. Nah, me and Luther wouldn't be in the same. Me and Luther wasn't in the same room until I made a song with Patti LaBelle, man. Yeah,
right.
we had to connect with Patti.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was working for Patti. No.
Yep. No, you dead ass serious though. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. We both was Patty's plus one. Yeah, me and Luther. Yeah.
She's a nice lady.
She's amazing, man. She's amazing.
Have you ever had a patty pie?
Nah, I don't eat sweets. But she did the day I laid my vocals. She cooked some vegetarian collard greens, mac and cheese, and some fried fish for me, and brought it to the studio.
Yeah. I heard that legendary Patti LaBelle meal is supposed
she's
to be
a beast in the kitchen.
It's heavenly.
Yeah, she's a beast in the kitchen. And like when we was on tour together, like I've seen her do stuff where like, she'd get up in first class and go in there fucking with the flight attendants. You're like, no, I need to put a little hot sauce and pull the hot sauce out of her purse and yeah.
That was back when you could smoke a cigarette on the plane.
Nah. You know what? You might owe me that one. You might. I done took 2 cheap jabs, so you might owe me that one. You might owe me that one.
That's crazy, man. It's this legendary picture that come up on Throwback Thursday of you getting a haircut, man. Your shit was always tight. Who was your barber back in the day?
First it was my man Smooth, and then like once we started, brother from out of White Cloth Projects. We went to high school together for a brief moment, my dude Smooth. And then like once we started going on the road, School, my dancer, he was nice with the Clippers too, so then it ended up being him.
That's what's up. Wyckoff, that's Queens?
Brooklyn,
okay. That's crazy.
Did you knew Biggie personally?
No, I mean, I met Biggie and the brother that was that used to be my DJ and discovered Biggie, DJ Mr. C, he put us on the phone like twice. Like we talked on the phone twice. But I mean, we didn't really have a relationship. His relationship was with Mr. C. Yeah. But phenomenal MC, man. Yeah, phenomenal
Speaking
MC.
of Biggie, did you ever think that hip hop would take it this far?
Absolutely. I mean, it's like just watching the way people was bashing it, in the beginning, it was like the remnants of rock and roll. It's the same thing they said about rock and roll in the 50s, and you saw what happened with that. So it was like I kind of saw it the same way. Like, okay, something new and revolutionary is coming through that an older generation don't understand. It's gonna stick, and it's gonna be powerful.
Rap is the only genre that changes. I don't feel like no other genre changes.
When you say changes, what do you mean?
Change like the agenda they pushing today. Like you really won't be nobody if you're not talking about killing a nigga or some stupid shit like that. Like it's to the point where you got 8-year-old kids rapping talking about killing. Like clearly that's a
well, I mean, with rock and roll, with Chuck Berry and Little Richard and Elvis Presley and them, it started on some party stuff, and then it went into psychedelic phase, talking about a lot of drugs and stuff, and then it went into anti-war, and then it went into heavy metal. So I mean, rock and roll did a whole lot of changes too, you know. And that psychedelic phase was about a lot of drugs, you know.
Yeah.
That's what rap is today.
Yeah.
They just went through it. They going through opioid phase now. I don't know. This shit crazy.
If Future talk about smoking crack,
I don't know if we ever gonna have a rapper that can successfully pull off that one.
smoke crack,
Smoking crack.
We done had them.
Future can do it.
We done had them.
That just was openly smoking crack.
Not openly.
I'm gonna
what
sit
I'm saying.
this one out.
Hell no, that ain't gonna happen. I hope not anyway. Let that shit go. Drug rap though. But you know, they got a lot of different genres of rap right now with, you know, they got pussy rap now. Did you ever think that you would see a whole genre of pussy rap?
Yeah, it's
You know, I mean,
That ain't for my ears.
I think there's a time and a place for everything, you know. Like before hip hop, you know, like we had parents that would sit in front of us, clean the house, playing Isley Brothers, the OJs. And then when we go to bed, they throw on Millie Jackson. She's singing but cursing her ass off, you know?
Most definitely.
And then when we not there, they might throw some Dolomite on, you know?
Dolomite make music.
Party records?
Like Dolomite, you talking about Dolomite?
Yeah.
That's
why he's here. That's why he's here. He needs to be here.
Compare and contrast.
can't see you.
He made what?
Dolomite.
You talking about Dolomite?
Well, put a candle on my ass and call me a birthday cake. I'd be damned. I'd just be damned.
Nah, he made party records. But yeah, he did try to sing too, but I mean, he mainly party records. But I mean, you know, it was like all this stuff exists, you know. I just think that the difference is, like I said, that's what our parents played when we went to bed or when we wasn't home. You know.
So it's the parents got to have some discretion.
Whoa, radio too. Radio too.
They got a job to do. They got to play what somebody telling them what they do. I don't think they get to pick the music no more.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about the on-air job. I'm talking about, you know, whoever's running the radio station.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. Because I mean, shit, that's how it was with us.
You had to seek it
We
out
had to make a clean version. If you had some gangster stuff or some sexual stuff, you had to make a clean version where you're not cursing. You know what I'm saying? You shooting a video, you got a picture of weed or guns on your shirt. Now you got to take that shit off.
Get that out of there.
Like my Smooth Operator video, you see Chris Rock in there, you see Albie Shore in there, but they completely cut Kadeem Hardison out because I was on Warner Brothers and he had on a t-shirt that said Batman sucks. And that was a Warner Brothers movie.
Damn.
Yeah.
He ain't like Batman. No.
Oh, you got to ask Kadeem.
That's like, he did that to himself.
Yeah. And we're talking about the Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Okay.
Not the new one.
Not the Bruce Wayne.
It's still.
No, it's still Bruce Wayne, but not with the whoever's Christian Bale, whoever's playing him now. There was a guy named Michael Keaton.
Okay, that's Lou Ferrigno, ain't it?
That's how you know he's lying about his age. He's lying about his age. You know who Luke
He knows some
Ferrigno
old shit. Man, you had some of the.
You know some old shit. He knows some old shit.
Now you had some of the coldest jewelry too, man. Where you used to get your jewelry and shit from?
First it was.
Did you keep any of that shit?
Nah.
Was it a competition with the jury? Like,
Most definitely.
Probably.
But y'all had that shit on though. Like I felt like, like.
But see, I got to a point where it was irritating me, you know, because like you know with the dance and stuff.
Shit, it's
you
big
see,
ass chain.
I come off stage, I got all types of nicks and scratches from where it done bust me in my face and stuff. Yeah, so I didn't, you know. Yeah, it got to a point where it was like, yeah.
Take some of this shit out.
Yeah.
who had the coldest jury game where you were like,
Slick Rick. Yeah,
Of course, hands down.
Slick Rick, yeah.
Busta after him, Busta Rhymes?
Buster should be chomped up. I said his necklace was dumb.
Yeah, Buster be having a Buster, Ghostface. Yeah, they be they be
Ghostface
having.
with the Wonder Woman
Cuff with the eagle on it.
Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how that nigga moved around with that, but it stayed. I stayed, hey, man.
Yeah, see, once it started getting uncomfortable, I wasn't really thinking about it no more. You know, it's like I can't move around and function in this shit, man.
Yeah. How many times you said you got busted?
Every night. Every night I have a new scratch on me.
You stuck it out.
Yeah.
That shit just iconic though, man.
Cold shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You were close to Slick too,
Yeah. I was in his first video, Teenage Love. Yeah. Slick Rick, very unique rapper with an amazing voice, you know. I mean, I guess he was hip hop version of the Beatles. You know, that European voice that just took America by storm. You know, because I mean, back then there was a whole lot of rappers that tried to use that European accent to come out with records. You know.
After Slick Rick?
After Slick Rick, yeah.
Oh man, stop.
We got to find that shit.
Yeah.
All the failed rappers who didn't do it with the accent.
Polly Dolly.
Polly Wally. Polly Wally.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say y'all like.
Hey, my Slick Richard, yeah? Slippery Richard.
Yeah, Rick took the world by storm, man. I mean, it was like he was already a dope MC, but that voice though, just took it to a whole nother level, man.
Yeah, cause you like it's almost like y'all at the opposite end. You got the deep, smooth shit.
My voice was much higher then. My voice I think when I turned 20, my voice changed.
That's when it dropped.
Yeah.
But Slick Rick was always the little high range, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then he had a different vocabulary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got a British son. He was just talking about
He
that
does.
shit.
He got a British son, man. What your son said? Were you?
Toilet, Daddy, quickly.
Nah, but I mean his British slang was different than American slang. Where we might say, trash, Rick call you crumbs.
He does crumbs at the end of the song. That's what he was saying, bro.
We say we're gonna destroy, whatever, and he would say, I'm gonna conquer you. So it was like he was just so unique. His shit was like just so unique and different, man. Yeah.
King Asiatic, nobody's equal.
Yes, sir.
How did you come up with that?
With 5%, dealing with the 5% nation. That was the attribute I chose. Well, I mean, really, it was just King Asiatic. But in the rhyme, I said nobody's equal. And then from that point, everybody just kept saying it. So, yeah, I just, but it's really just King Asiatic. But then, when I broke down Kane, I said, King Asiatic, nobody's equal.
You broke it down like that, or it just came out like that?
I broke it down like that. Name Kane is superior to many people. It means King Asiatic, nobody's equal. Yeah.
What was it like recording that symphony?
Symphony, man, amazing. Cause I recorded Raw, and the night I recorded Raw, me and G-Rap just did a freestyle off of it. And Marley started playing it on the air, and people started requesting it. So Marley said, yo, I want y'all to do this again, but on my album. So it was like, okay, cool. So me and G-Rap was gonna do a song on Marley's album. Down the line, Marley is like, yo, I told Craig that y'all gonna do something, and Craig said he wanna be on it too. And Craig had just came out with this song called Duck Alert. And I heard, how he had elevated with his lyrical skills and everything. He was sounding so different and, killing it. I was like, yeah, I love how Craig sounded right now. That's cool. And then we took the pictures for the album cover. And we went back to Marley's house and was like, let's do the song. And then Marley says, well, this is my new artist, Master Ace, and I'm gonna put him on the song too. And like Ace, Ace had these big ass Woody Allen glasses on, right? And went to the corner and I went to G-Rap and I'm like, yo, I ain't fucking with glasses, man, I'm out. I'm gonna say I'm gonna get some pizza and then I'm bouncing. And G-Rap, motherfucker, you ain't leaving me, I'm out too. So we were talking to them, they started talking about who gonna go first and who gonna go last. And they started that conversation. And we getting up out of here. And then Ace just says, you know, that he'll go or whatever, you know. And Ace went. And we heard him. And I'll back over to G-Rap. I'm like, your glass is nice as fuck, man. Yo, I like this dude, you know.
Yeah.
And he like, yeah. Then we stayed and we made the song happen. The rest was history. Yeah.
That shit literally is history, though. Yeah. Hard.
He had to go in there, but he probably felt it too. Like, let me just go in here and rip this shit so these niggas believe in me.
Now, Ace bodied that shit, man. Ace, let me tell you something about Ace. Ace mindset, way of thinking, his vision. I wish he would have got down with the Juice Crew back in '86 when I first started running one. I wish Ace would have got down then. I think that if Ace would have got down then, the Juice Crew would have probably lasted another 10 years. Because his mindset wasn't on just Ace being a celebrity. His mindset was on Juice Crew as a whole. He was thinking, what we could do together, who could pair up with, his mindset was somewhere else.
Right.
He was thinking like a record company executive, yeah.
Man, what was your first response when you saw young ass Roxanne Shante rocking the mic like that?
It's like I'm hearing these songs.
Right.
And then Biz tells me he's going to Power Play to record a song with Shante. I'm like, shit, I want to come, I want to see. And we get there, and he's beatboxing, and she's, I'm Shante and rap, so she's rhyming. And Fly Tie, to do the owner label, he stopped her about something. Told her she didn't do this or something, I don't know what it was, to it again. So she goes again. I'm like, okay, am I tripping or that's something different? They stop her again. Told her, go again. And now I'm like, nah, I ain't tripping. These ain't the same rhymes. I'm like, every take she's saying something different. So I lean over to Biz. I'm like, yo, she not gonna say the shit she was saying at first. Like, Shante don't write no rhymes. All that shit's off the head. I'm like, everything? He's like, everything. I'm like, what about the other fucking records? Like Roxanne's Revenge and, he's like, everything. I'm sitting there blown away now, like, oh shit. So she just going in the studio, just off the dome, just, nothing is written. He's like, nah. I'm like, oh shit. Like I was blown away. Like, all these songs that we've been listening to all this time, she just going in.
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Man.
So rappers been not writing. But I said rappers been not writing, but she really freestyling that shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Onto
don't know
the
about
record.
other cats, but I mean, her, yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, the Have a Nice Day joint that I wrote for her is her first written song. All the other hits was her just off the dome.
And so they rapping that bit, she just rapped that shit start to finish?
Start to finish.
Damn.
And if she fuck up, she'll just start with a whole new rhyme.
No whole.
Yeah,
they ain't
But
got
just as
crazy.
cold.
They ain't had a punch-in game back then.
No punch. I know they could. They couldn't.
Well,
right?
I mean, it's like punching for what? She don't remember what the fuck she just said a minute ago.
Right.
So she just go again from the top.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, Shante.
That's hard.
Yeah, Shante a beast,
That's
man.
hard.
Shante is a beast.
I ain't heard that before. That's real. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Let me tell you something I've seen about Shante. This girl, I don't know, 15, 16, something like that, walking into a room and you see grown ass men. Don't want no smoke with her. Like grown ass men, just get up, walk out, because you never know what she gonna do.
Right.
If she pop off and decide that, no, we're gonna battle right now,
Running shit.
You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a battle that you were like, fuck me up? Did you ever have a battle where you like, yeah, he fucked me up? Or she
Nah.
fucked me up?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Man, you've been all over the world. I saw a clip of you performing in Russia. Hell you doing over there, man?
Stinking.
The Russians fucked with you the long way over there, man.
No, I was over there stinking because we got there 2 days late. We got there the actual day of the show, and I had been on different flights from America to London, from London to Moscow, Moscow to Petersburg. So we just getting there and got to go straight to the venue and perform. So 2 days straight, same drawers, kept it to myself. So yeah, that's what I was.
What's your favorite spot internationally, though?
Internationally, either London or Amsterdam.
Okay.
Like the energy is so crazy over there. Then also, they so deep into the history. Like all the B-sides, the album cuts. They know they want to hear all that shit.
You
Not just the
perform
hits.
the whole album.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to hear all it, and they gonna sing it with you. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and they studied like everything on the back of that album cover, whatever little hip hop facts, whatever. They know that like homework, man, and they got questions. Yeah, like yeah.
They all
This
knew
would be the
fans.
perfect time to bring my boy up in here.
They all knew
Now I was
fans.
watching the documentary the other night about Biz, and he was a hell of a collector. So I feel like I gotta introduce you to my partner that's a hell of a collector, the hip hop historian, none other than New Face. He got all the shit.
New face.
And I know he got some Big Daddy Kane questions.
Yeah. What's up, baby? Yeah.
What you bring tonight, Larry?
And recently this year, man, I've probably seen Kane about 4 times this year. I just seen
He
you on the
gonna
Rock the
rock the
Bells
bell.
boat. We just on that Rock the Bells boat, man. You killed it, gave those people on that boat a phenomenal show, and you was like, your leg hurt, but I'm gonna give you my.
Yeah, my leg was killing me.
Man, what the crazy dude ran on stage.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Oh, you talking about was it London? London.
Yeah.
Well, so what we got here is, he talks about this gentleman right here. That's Kane right there. I would love for you to autograph this, but
Absolutely.
inside there we got the album there as well.
Yeah. You talking about here or on the inside? No, I mean on the front label or the back. Okay.
And we also have,
Now look at that. Top notch fine lady.
Hey, you got your card.
Oh, the MTV joints. Yeah.
this brother's tape right there. You got 2 of these right there because you wrote songs on there.
He brought it. Yeah, I mean, I knew you had that shit.
Talk about the infamous, one of my favorite haircuts, the photo.
You got it.
Talking about this one right there.
That's it right there.
We got it signed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the infamous album covers from it. Then you talk about the Juice Crew. So
Yeah, that's the day we recorded the symphony.
Word.
Yeah, we took the pictures for Marley's album cover and then left and went to his crib.
and when they say glasses is cold, he was talking about the gentleman.
No, show him the glasses.
The glass is big as hell.
Ace, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, yeah,
Big ass
zoom
Bobby
out,
won't
zoom
make.
in on the glasses.
They got them big ass Bobby won't make glasses on.
And we got another good shows. And the album covers as well, and the set form. Your dancers on the side as well.
Oh yeah.
Him sleep on the bus.
Man, what made you go with the 4-finger gold rings? That's some hard shit.
Oh, you know the old brass knuckles look.
And then you're actually featured in this book. You're familiar with LL Cool J's The Streets Win.
I heard about it. I haven't seen the. Matter of fact, I have a copy.
They have this photo of him.
Wow.
Big Daddy Kane as well.
Wow.
Then
And the Jeanette Beckman joint.
my favorite album covers. This brother right here. On Rolling Stone's top 50 hip hop songs of all time, they registered this at number 25.
Hey.
What's the story behind that one?
Behind that,
Ain't no half step.
interesting. I went to Cool V house, that's Biz DJ. And Biz had a bag of 45s on the floor. So we looking through them. And I found that Blind Alley beat from The Emotions. I'm like, yo, V. And he like, yo, that's Biz shit, man. I'm like, come on, let's just vibe on it. So he looped it up, like the mixer that used to could sample.
Yeah.
He looped it up, and I'm rhyming. I'm like, yeah, I gotta touch this. And I'm writing to it. And then Biz calls the house, screaming, losing his mind. I found it. I finally found it. I'm telling you, we going platinum now. I found it. I found the record I was looking for. And I'm like, he's like, yes, man. He's like, I'm telling you, I'm going platinum. I was like, so then, that means you probably don't even really care about this Blind Alley record from him. You can have that shit, man. Like, my man. And Biz gave me the beat for Ain't No Half Stepping. And the beat that he had been looking for about almost 2 years, that he finally found, was the You Got What I Need.
Just a friend.
Yeah.
That was a smash.
He knew it.
Yeah. Now, he had been saying that, listen, he had been saying that when he find this, I guarantee I'm going platinum.
So wait a minute, he was really looking for the physical record.
Freddie Scott, You Got What I Need.
So he knew the song from radio and
I think he said he saw it at Bambaataa House or something. I can't remember who he said, but he had been looking for it, but didn't know the name. Mm-hmm. So when he came back to the house and he's playing it, I'm like, because I remember him going to record stores, look, when he was like, yo, it's this song, and the melody is like, no. And I'm like, yo, Biz, you would be sitting there singing, and then Cool V just started laughing. It's like, his dumb ass forgot how it goes. So for years he was singing it wrong. That's why he couldn't find it.
Damn. So how did he eventually find it?
I don't know. Cause me and V was together. He was by himself, so I don't know how he found it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Stumbled upon that.
Yeah.
We take shit for granted, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, he said when he find it, he going platinum. And I'll be damned if he
What
didn't.
was, like you said, he gave you this record. What was the process in getting a record, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, generally. Or did you just be at the crib and be like, bro, I'm fucking with that, I can have that?
Well, back then, at that point in time period, you take it to Marley crib, tell him what part, loop this part up here, boom, boom, boom. I put this on, and then we, go in the booth and lay the vocals.
That's crazy.
And most recently, Nas honored Scarface and Rakim, awarded them, funded them $250,000, honored them. Were you aware of that?
Yeah. I thought that was beautiful.
So if they asked Kane next year, we want to do that same thing with 4 MCs, who would you pick personally? If they asked you, who would you pick for next year's honorees to be?
Melly Mel, Grandmaster Caz, Kumo D, and DJ Hollywood.
I want to ask this for my own personal record. I call Newface all the time and we talk hip hop, man. Give me 5 old school hip hop songs to listen to. Little known, your favorites, whatever the fuck. Just give me 5. Like
Cool G Rap Poison.
Okay. Keep this list, Newface.
Yeah, Cool G Rap Poison. Divine Force Holy War.
Okay.
That's where Ghost got that party, get that body.
Okay.
Yeah, Divine Force Holy War. Chubb Rock, Caught Up.
Okay. Chuck Berg used to go crazy. Just the two of us. That was my shit. Yeah.
Nah, that Caught Up though. So the tape pop, yeah. I don't know how many cassette tapes I popped listening to Caught Up.
Word.
His voice too. He was another with the dark voice. Like I love like your voice. Guru had another voice. Jadakiss, Freeway. Like those are like the best MCs that had that distinct voice. Like that always helped the record.
MC Light 10% diss.
Okay.
Yeah, MC Light 10% diss. And Grandmaster Caz, Get Down Grandmaster.
Okay.
When he did a solo song. Yeah.
You got to.
About all that.
I thought he gonna say some shit I ain't heard yet.
No, that's a good list, man. I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Your verse, man. I mean, I've seen somebody at the Rock the Bells boat bring it up, man, with Big L. You know, how was it? How did that come about? And maybe you can just let them know, you know, speak that verse. But how did that come about? Reaching out, or you know, that being a part of that song with Big L.
I was at my lawyer's office, and he was on the phone with Primo's lawyer, and another gentleman by the name of Mike Haran. He just informed me that he was on that call as well. But they was working out legal matters with somebody else that was on the Big L album, and then my lawyer was like, "Y'all need to have Kane on there." And then, I guess one of them said to Primo, "Yo, Theo said, you know, y'all need to have Kane on." And Premier was like, "Yo, where Kane at?" He's here. "Yo, tell him to come to D&D now." And I just, went over there and we did it. Wow. Yeah.
What's your process, man, putting these rhymes together?
It differs.
How do you get in that mode?
I mean, it differs. Sometimes, you hear a track and it's like, okay, I could ride this like that. Okay. Sometimes, it might be some shit that I wrote just in the crib, just chilling, and I hear a beat and it's like, that what you call it, rhyme could work on here. That what you call it, yeah. So it differs. Sometimes I would write to the track, and sometimes I have stuff, and then I'll be like, nah, too slow. Then you hear something else, oh, you had to work on this. Go on.
The one with Conway and Busta Rhymes, how did that one come about?
Busta told me that he wanted to use the Just Rhyming with Biz joint and, flip it, he was like, put your shit to it. I was like, all right. So I put the verse to it, and then he hit me and was like, yo, Flex played it, Conway heard it, and he wanted to put a verse to it. I'm like, yo, tell dude I'm a fan, man, yeah. And then Conway put his verse to it, and we shot a video, yeah.
And lastly, the one thing I want to ask an older MC is like self-destruction. You're familiar with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Famous song, and now we live in a time with drugs and violence is at an all-time high. If you were able to put like a self-destruction of this version, a generation like 2024, maybe 3 MCs you would want to put on there? Self-destruction 2024? Part of that.
Definitely, for one, I would definitely want one of the Migos, due to circumstances. I would definitely want one of the Migos on there. Little Baby. Kendrick. Kendrick. I think he's amazing at those type of issues when it comes to like approaching those type of, Kendrick. Those would be 3. Yeah.
It's hard.
Like a Fight the Power song. Yeah, I knew it.
Self-destruction. Yeah, we all in the same game with like the West Coast version.
I think that, hearing one of the Migos on a song like that would be very heartfelt, And then with Little Baby, like I can't remember the song. Like my son listens to him, and it was something that he was playing.
Black and White song was bigger than Black and White.
I can't don't.
Bigger picture.
Yeah, bigger picture.
But it was something my son was playing with Little Baby, and like he was flowing. Like I was like, oh, dude can rhyme. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, wow, yeah. I was like, yeah.
Thank you. It was an honor. And I appreciate another aspect of your show, B-Boy Top, man. Just an aspect of that, because that brother was on the head just every time. I think that's like my favorite part, besides him coming to bring you the coat. But when he come and do his 1-2 and you let your DJ rock, man, that was monumental. Because even on that Rock the Bells cruise, EPMD had, DTA, but then they brought DJ Scratch.
Yeah, I heard to do the scratches. So what you're saying?
With EPMD.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And we was on there with, it's the older folk, but then they like Big Daddy Kane next. I'm thinking the room was gonna empty, man. Them same people stayed in that same room and watched you, and you gave them a hell of a show, man. So just love and respect.
All right, no. Why the hell you think the room was gonna empty?
I think the people were older. The people were older.
Hey, ain't no half stepping, bro. You know it ain't that shit.
That's a sucker MC, man. That's a sucker MC move, man. That's a sucker MC.
I'm messing with you, baby.
Yo, that's whack, man. You was a whack MC that time.
Hey, you see why he's sharp on the mic? Ain't shit sliding by him, man.
Cold Chillin' Records. It's a hard ass name, bro. That's gonna be one for the books. What do you think when you hear Cold Chillin' Records?
That was like, one of those slang words from back in the day.
Yo, I'm cold chillin'.
Yeah, and do it just like that too. You ain't lying. That's exactly how we do it.
Cold chillin'.
Man, I can ask you questions all day, man. This is crazy, man. This got to be part. Well, you got to come back.
Come back, bro.
You got to come back.
Anytime, man. I enjoy it.
Whenever you in or around the city, bro.
I don't give a damn if you wake up and remember some shit. Call me. Oh yeah, and another thing. I forgot to tell you about the sucker whack MC. Well, man, it's been an honor and a privilege, man. Anything you want to leave them with before we wrap this up? Social media, anything.
Nah, man. All I want to say is that, I appreciate everybody keeping hip hop alive, and I hope you continue to do that. And please remember that, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. People can post their top 5, their top 10, but everybody's entitled to like who they want to like. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about music, having the ability to have different artists that can touch your soul, and touch different emotions. So I don't think there's no wrong or no right top 5. It's just yours, mine, his, hers, And also keep your eyes out for my hip hop documentary, Paragraphs I Manifest, which features, of course, myself, Jay-Z, J. Cole, Snoop Dogg, Common, Eminem, Lady London, Goods the Animal, Averb, and others.
You've been watching that battle rap, huh?
Battle rap.
Huh?
You've been watching that battle rap.
Well, it's about lyrics. So we had a chance to sit and talk about battle rap today versus battle rap, back in the days.
Right.
And all that stuff, the difference. Yeah.
I gotta see this. Where can we catch it?
We're in the editing process right now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, shit, when you drop it, come back.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We got to get you
That's the reason
inside the
to come
table. I know you see we got everybody who done stopped through the trap, them blessings, man. We got to find you a spot and go crazy.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Where you see
Okay, I'm good right here.
space, bro. Yeah. Oh, okay, bet.
Okay, bet. Guys, now it's official. We got nothing but legends stopping through the trap. You see the type of shows that we having over here. If you ain't bringing legends through your show, cut it out. 85 South Show. Big Daddy Kane.
Big Daddy Kane. Bro, thank you, fam.
No,
Appreciate it,
That's
bro.
amazing,
Thank you, bro.
That was fun, man. That was fun, bro.